Today I'm going to show some fine details on how to make the Kimura grip on your opponent, and then also how to break their defensive grip when they grab their belt or their... Okay, you may want to come in a bit closer. When I get the Kimura here, I don't like to grab just on the forearm here. I like to slide my hand down and get a bit of his hand also. So it'll be these two fingers here that'll grab onto his hand. Now when you first catch the wrist, you'll use your thumb so that he can't twist on the inside and come out. But as soon as I replace this hand and secure the Kimura grip, I'll take this thumb out, which will allow me to rotate my hand and wrap a little bit tighter around. Okay, now when I first started to do the Kimura, I used to pull his arm into my body, and that would enable my opponent to start to turn in towards me, shrimp, and get his elbow on the ground. The counterintuitive way, but the correct way, is to use what we call Kimura pressure, to push my opponent's arm into his body and stop him from turning into me. So I'm going to do a couple of different things here. I'm going to grab his wrist here. Now I'm going to push his hand into his abdomen like this. Don't pull, push. Now this arm is going to lift his elbow. When he tries to get his elbow on the mat to come into me, I start to lift his elbow. And the third thing I'm going to do is roll both of my wrists forward. When I roll my wrists, it rolls his upper arm bone into his shoulder and it kills his movement. So like this. When you first try this, it doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel like it's going to work, but it will control the opponent. Okay, when I want to break the grip, my opponent will have grabbed his belt or his gi. First thing I'm going to do is try to kill this arm. I'll try to kneel over this arm so that he can't use this arm together with this to secure his grip. I can't always get it. Okay, now people will try to push this way to break the Kimura grip, but what I'm doing is pushing his hand back into his body. So what I'm going to do is push my body and load up the energy between the bodies. Then I'll suddenly rip it this way against his fingers. I'll pull his arm up. If I leave his arm down here, he'll just re-grab. So I'm going to push, rip it, pull up, and then drop his hand behind his back for the Kimura. Lift the arm, it's tight to my body, and drop the arm back.